I don't know how to feel about Drake.
Polarizing brothers on earth, but there's never exactly been that tradition of brotherly love there between them. It's not like there's an overwhelming sense that either actually wants to see the other succeed. And I would argue that they look at each other much more as competition than they do as brothers. But they get this feeling they're competing for online fame and completely throwing each other under the bus several times. It's definitely been a turbulent ride for these guys' relationship, to say the least. Hell, he's been on top of the world around in the background like this, all because he was salty that he couldn't promote his own product in your event. That's never a good thing. So I always felt that Langston was much more self-involved than Jake, and I could definitely see him backstabbing someone else to make himself look good in the process at any point, just like he did with his longtime friend George. Like, to me, the only thing Logan is really loyal to is furthering his career, building his network, and making himself look his best as he can in the eyes of the public.
In response, autocall, did you enter, buddy?
KSI, it only confirms he is not supportive of his own flesh and blood. Now in this first clip, Logan and KSI were given their initial reaction to the announcement of this Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. And this is where they not only trashed Jake for fighting Mike Tyson, but Logan also claims that he was offered this fight before Jake, and it's like, oh yeah, I turned that thing down.
For both Mike and Jake, the bad. Like, at what point you can't, I don't know if you can say no. I said no to fighting Mike Tyson. I was offered. Yeah, I was offered.
When you know you're protected, you feel powerful, like you can go anywhere or do anything. Secure in the knowledge that someone's there for you and your family. It's the peace of mind that comes with a AAA membership. Emergency roadside assistance that gets most drivers back on the road without a tow. Auto repair that's guaranteed for 2 years or 24,000 miles. And more than 100 years of keeping drivers safe. Join the 62 million AAA members who know that there's power and peace of mind.
I want to get my degree done and get started on my career.
Earn your Bachelor's of Science in Nursing in just 2.5 years with ECPI University.
I love it because it's fast track, 2.5 years instead of the traditional 4 years.
No prerequisites required and minimal to no wait list for qualified applicants.
It's very hands-on, very personalized. All of the simulation labs that they have, you feel more confident, more comfortable learning these techniques.
Earn your BSN now with ECPI University.
I'm calling big time cap on that. Like, everyone already saw how his fight with Floyd Mayweather went. It was just beyond boring. It seemed like at one point he actually accidentally knocked Logan out and had to hold up his body.
It was just like oh, this could be a real fight. Because I've been asking for it. I'm sure you have too. Do you think you could beat Mike Tyson? My answer was and will be yes.
Well, yeah, yes, yes,
bro. That's great.
Oh God,
Senile.
And it's just hilarious to me that Logan really thinks that he could beat Mike Tyson when he could even finish off Dylan Dennis. I mean, the guy was standing there in the corner, straight up letting Logan unleash on his face. Pause. And Logan could still not get the knockout. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, I don't know if he was scared of the counter punch or what, but the only thing that Dylan was countering with that day was his pelvis and his crotch. As a matter of fact, at one point, I think he even offered to suck him off during the event. Now, it just so happened that after this clip came out and went viral, Jake was sitting down on Aiden Ross's stream and he could immediately reply. And here's where he essentially calls Logan a big fat liar, a big fat cloud chaser.
When Logan said he was offered to fight Mike Tyson, he declined.
Yeah, which is also not true.
Oh, so Logan was not offered to fight Mike Tyson?
No. Because we're the ones that brought the deal to Mike Tyson.
Gotcha.
So I don't know why he would say that. Like, me and Most Valuable Emotions, my partner, he said, struck a deal with Netflix, and then went to other fighters to try to get them involved. And it started with like Tommy Fury, and then we went to Mike Tyson, and after like months of talking, got him to be down to fight.
And so he's essentially saying that Logan could not have been offered this opportunity because it wasn't Mike shopping the fight around. Jake's the one that had to approach Mike for months and months and months, pestering him, because it's not like Mike is the one who's out here looking for a fight. But if he is going to be offered one and he thinks he could put on an entertaining match and obviously make a quick buck while he does so, I mean, why not?
So Mike Tyson wasn't offering people deals, so I don't know what he's talking about.
So why don't they say that? I think it's just because, like you said, he's around KSI. You think
I really don't know.
And you see, that's the difference between Jake and Logan. Like, obviously, Jake could have just said, well, he said it because he's a big fat liar, that he only lives to tease people on the internet in his audience and try and make himself look as cool as possible. He could have said, well, because Logan's ego is out of control. But he doesn't take that moment to diss his own brother like Logan definitely would. And look, guys, I'm not saying that the people being critical of Jake Paul's next opponent being so old are wrong. I'm just saying when it comes to your brother, or to me, really anyone in your family, at least from a public perspective, the very least you could do is always support their endeavors. And here they continue to make fun of the fight.
I mean, bro, when you're laying on the deathbed, to be able to say, yo, I went toe to toe with Mike Tyson, bro, like, there's not many people that can say that. So as long as you go toe to toe, dude, total wheelchair, whatever. And bro, I'm just saying, it's just dope. So I like it. My question for you,
What's next though?
no, my question,
Who's he gonna fight next?
someone older, someone older. Yeah, someone older.
Now, that was a little bit disrespectful right there, but I get the point he's trying to make. Like, here I actually have no problems with the comments from KSI. Him and Jake obviously have their own problems. And if he wants to talk shit to him in this way, I guess fair game, whatever. But something just rubs me the wrong way about Logan being like, oh, you know, I was offered that fight, had to turn it down, so they just gave it to the little brother. Like, even if that was true, only an absolute egomaniac who is scared that his brother is starting to overshadow him would make it a point to make that type of comments. And here Jake continues to respond to the comments, and I do think that in this clip he sheds light on who his brother kind of actually is.
My brother and I's relationship sometimes has to be like aired out, but it seems as if the court of public opinion is the only thing that like steers him in the right direction.
So he's essentially saying that all Logan cares about is his reputation and how people from the outside looking in perceive him.
We were the ones that brought the Netflix deal to Tyson. So Tyson was never in the market offering people to fights for anyone to turn down. So yes, it is weird to go online and lie. I am always having to defend myself and be undermined and be like little bro, and then I have to just not allow it to happen. Why is someone, my own brother, trying to make me look like the second option for Tyson? Oh yeah, I turned down that deal. No, you didn't. That's a complete lie. Like, and why are you fabricating lies?
Big brother stuff.
I mean, yeah, to me, Jake has his faults, but I just think Logan's the type of guy that cares about nobody but himself.
I'm satisfied Mike Tyson.
He's secretly in the back of his head just mad as fuck.
Like, no one gives a fuck about anything.
And you're going to beat Mike Tyson, maybe the biggest knockout artist of our era.
Even he doesn't believe that he could have done it in a second. Either way, Mike's ready for the fight. He's appeared in something great, and the man's looking pretty good. Getting ready Oh man, the trainer's going for us back there, man. I mean, I just hope that Mike has the stamina. I mean, obviously I'm looking for him to see the knockout. as they go around and saying subscribe to that bitch. And people are already predicting that this is how these matches are going to go. That would be pretty awesome. But I wonder what you guys think about all this kind of below brothers. As I thank you guys for watching this video, dropping a like and subscribing. So as a video and Superman and some other views that we need to be.
That's what I'm supposed to fucking do. Bro. So him, I'm gonna turn it in. I don't give a fuck if you turn it in.
expected a little more fight than that, Jack.
She's gonna save our lives somehow, some way.
So you decided to show yourselves.
Oh, don't do this! They'll know! I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you?
This is suicide! Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. Understand? The child.
The pandemic was before it occurred.
So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you. Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Families. I know I'm going to help, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Yeah, we didn't watch it. So why didn't you watch it? Yeah, you're sinning.
God.
Live! You have to.
Oh, God. Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
AI, GW, it's out of control.
What?
This is how I put on the table. So I've seen stuff on this, I've deep fried on this before all the times get all how did all this temperature, like how does this thing go? Kind of shame saying this is mad expensive. This is a Bluetooth induction burner.
Throughout the neural network.
Pretty
I can't
sick,
shut
right?
it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency assist course.
Hell, Neon, man. Neon so type fucking dance fucking.
Nation of Japan. In the end, after a 4-month stint in the prison system, Johnny would get off relatively easy, having to pay a small fine and eventually getting booted out of the country where he was a public nuisance for months. Of course, many looking on from America, Japan, and all around the world were disappointed with this verdict, saying that Johnny deserved a much harsher punishment and to be made an example of for other ill-intentioned shooters popping up by the day. Potentially facing
Dr. Octopus.
this sentencing is like a slap on the face for him and a spitting in the face to everyone who he disrespected
He
like
has
dirt
nothing.
under his shoe. While Mr. Somali is now back doing his thing in America, it continues to platform him. And like we predicted, he continues to stream in a very arrogant fashion, clearly showing that he has failed to learn his lesson. As a matter of fact, I think that this
Bring
guy
him in.
sees himself as more much of a threat. During his first stream back, Johnny did a bit of a tell-all interview with one of his former moderators who goes by Terrell, where he admits that he lied in Japanese court in saying that he was not trying to make any sort of monetary gain from these streams that he was doing in Japan.
We're about to
Are
beat
you
it.
awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son!
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force
Silly
without
Sam.
support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots! They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to
go. A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox-Die. Did you really think they were all a coincidence? AIM's own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox-Die. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of your project? How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed.
Straight.
Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No!
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology. Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then? Damn.
Episode long.
Fortune!
You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload rails. Die!
Everybody down!
What the? Impossible!
She is Lady Luck.
My name
She
is
was
Helena
shot.
Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Who the fuck was her family though?
Damn!
Her cute ass is good.
Try this instead. No!
No! No, not now!
Yeah, liquid's cool. Like, hey, Snake. Oh, what have you been, Snake? I thought you were dead.
Brothers! been waiting for this! It can't be.
Oh, it is, sir.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken. You were inside Ocelot? Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy. It was you 2 years ago? Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here. What? You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good. You know where they are? How? Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Now we got a boss.
Time to say goodbye.
See, man. It's this motherfucking game, man. I'm so confused. It's not even there. This is technically like second to last in the series.
Like surfing. It's a good way to go.
I mean, the first game is like the middle game. And then 5 is like the last one. And 4 is the very last one. Like, no, 5 is the first. I don't fucking know.
Hey, Snake,
I don't fucking know.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
Election day.
April 30th?
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles, cloned from our father with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty!
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so
That's alcoholism.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Fucking Mexicans buying all the infinities, man.
Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world...
Oh my god. I'm done. No, it's a Yet Fest. Look, it's a Yet Fest.
The S3 is a system for...
Shut up.
What you experience...
Shut the fuck up.
We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
Oh.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
Oh my goodness, I'm out of breath.
It's time we were both free. I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Time to fight.
Is that the best you can do? What's wrong with you? What's wrong What's wrong with you?
Doesn't he know what good weapons here? I don't know how to fight this squad. Come on, buddy.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Take this! Take this! Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting.
He took off the dog off shit.
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Hey! Is that the
Pressure,
best
pressure.
you can do?
Pressure.
Is that the best you can do? Take this!
Crash out, motherfucker. Okay, Kill his bitch ass. Anime shit in it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Super puppy.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah. A clean slate. A new name. New memories. Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you.
Do we beat the game?
By the way, what is that?
Dog tags.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name, and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word, even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry, I'll find him, count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
Was she fake or real?
See me for what I am, okay?
I'm so...
I know.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
You lost myself.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
I'm gonna put it all of this. beat it. We beat it. We beat it. Time for the third one, man. Time for the third one. I heard that's the best one. Shut the fuck up.
And the sky up above, and think, what am I made of?
So we beat this shit.
Am I full of sorrow? Am I hurt and pain? Or am I filled with love? I walk by myself on the streets below and ask every child I know, do you think tomorrow will bring sun or rain? Which one of these will show? I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend. I keep holding on till the end. Out of the darkness, there is no other way than the light leading to yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joy.
I don't want to get copyrighted for the bitch ass fucking music, man. Fuck. You get that shit, oh shit. New York City. Motion director So Toyota.
Why can't each of us in the world ever see the best things in life are free?
I can't wait till GTA 4 comes. I mean GTA 6.
Of laughter, a warm hug, a smile, a kiss from you to me. I fall to my knees. I cry and I cry. Love, do not pass me.
I don't want copyright, man. I don't.
Day, my
You have to finish it.
inner peace.
say whatever bad words you want. You can say whatever bad words you want, but only in the bathroom, okay? In this bathroom? Yep. All right. Are you finished? No. Okay. Tell me when you're done. Okay.
You have what? There's no beer? Because I can give you a new beer. But if you want to take a sip of it, but little. You have to take a really little one here. It's going to be, ready? And you have it really little. Okay, let's go.
And it's fucking finished, motherfucking now, finish fucking now.
I'm not saying people can't look alike, but when you take a now famous person and compare it to paintings of famous people in the past and they look exactly alike with the same medical conditions, it really raises an eyebrow. It's just
Life
crazy
isn't just about passing on your genes.
It's about passing on
We
your
can leave
ID.
behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for. We need to pass the
Holy
torch.
shit, I had a dream like this.
And
What
let
the
our children
fuck?
read our messy and sad history
Yo,
by
that's
its light.
crazy, cuz.
We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
That shit hit right here. That he could have said, preparing for the future but keeping the past alive. It's the same thing. Oh my god, that was knowledge right there, bro. That was knowledge.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Mystery. Playtime. Hold on, chat. We're gonna do something. 9 hours. We say 17 times. We continue. That means we died 41 times. We alerted 41 people. We killed 88 people and used 47 rations. Damn. Pig. Man, that was a good fucking game, man. I rate this shit. Metal Gear, I'm fucking with the series, man. They're really. This is my game, this right here. Chat. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Like, if y'all want the most honest opinion, man, I'm gonna give this to the homie right here. Because I got the PS5 version. No point in me having it. But it really reminds me of this shit right here. Bro, like, it's blue now? What the fuck? It reminds me of this shit right here, man. You might replay it one day, I'm not sure. The Arkham games are like top tier games, but Metal Gear Solid is probably one of my new favorite series, man. I need to get my other retainer, man. Shit. I got slippers. I never got my top contender, but fuck, man, we beat Metal Gear Solid 2. Damn, we have MGS3 now we can play. So I'm gonna fuck with y'all, but that was MGS3. So far, that game was an 8 out of 10. I fucked with it. Graphics was probably better than the first one. You could really tell the big jump in graphics from the first one to this one. Overall, it was a cool game. Good story. Gameplay wise, it was I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, but you know, each game has their certain gameplay. Cool gameplay. I rate the gameplay like a 9 out of 10 because you know, I fuck with the Metal Gear Solid shit. Story, character wise, I fuck with Raiden. A lot of people hate him. A lot of people don't really care for it. I don't really care for it, but it was cool learning a new character. I can't wait till the other games come out so we can like explore it. Cause I know they're gonna remaster the other games because they got Resurgence. Metal Gear Resurgent was the one where you play as Raiden the whole story, the whole mission again. Cause you know, I think that's when he turns to like a cyborg or some shit. But time to play Metal Gear Solid 3. Snake Eater, man. Snake Eater. AKA, I hear it's one of the best games in the series. I played a few missions in the beginning. I don't really know what's going on, but we're gonna play more. I'm gonna delete that file. We're gonna start from 0 again. This shit was a nice game. So yeah.